Hey guys, so I've had a lot of questions about what my storage area looks like in my basement, and I thought I would make a video. I apologize that this video is up and down. I normally would do it widthwise, but it's just easier for me to carry and talk at the same time if I have it up and down. So basically I have all of my storage in the basement, and my daughters live in about a quarter of our basement. Then about half of our basement is eBay storage, and then another quarter is our own personal storage. So I've just walked out the door from my daughter's rooms, and now this is how I would be facing. Now this thing here, my husband just built today. This will hold about another 150 to 200 pieces of clothing. He just builds it with 2x4s and these PVC pipes. So we have another one that I'll show you in a minute. It holds about 300 pieces of clothing. So when we turn this way, this is his work area over here, and you'll see a lot of hard goods. We are no longer buying hard goods, but we have been selling on eBay since early 2000s, and we mostly did hard goods. So now we are liquidating all of that on eBay, having big sales and relisting things that have been up for a while, and we've cleared out a ton. You won't think so when you see how much we still have, but this is just an extra light that we haven't hung yet. It's kind of dark down here, so I got my husband this light around Christmas time, and it's made a huge difference. So this table is up on blocks because we're good rednecks around here. And this was my daughter's art table, so that's why it looks that way. And we used to homeschool, and that's why this is up here. Now our kids are older, and we don't homeschool anymore. So all of this is stuff that has recently come down that I photographed and listed, and he is making more room for and more storage for. These are things that have sold today that he is boxing up. This is his scale. This is like some of his cleaning materials. Apparently he had an icy I didn't know about, so we'll have to talk about that. Down here is like Goodwill bags, like extra Goodwill bags, and newspapers he picks up for packing material. This is my old desk, and this is where he kind of sorts things that I've just sent down. So he's hanging like these shirts that I just did today. Underneath there you'll see like bubble wrap. This is bubble wrap, obviously. Packing peanuts. This is just various hard goods that we still have. There's some shoes up top also that we have stored up on the tops of these. Under our stairs is where we have all of our eBay tape and our priority mailboxes, and our poly mailers and all of that kind of thing. So that's the first little like nook. And so over here we have an area that's sweaters, and what he used to do was just string like poles that he would find at Goodwill. So we have shower poles and drapery poles. He would buy those, and then he would just string them across. You can see one right here that he just has across between the shelving units. So here's another shelving unit. These are some hard goods we're donating, and we just haven't had a chance to take to Goodwill yet. So I'm going to go back around this way. That's the door I came out of. And over here we have, we organize everything by type. So these are vests, jackets, and coats. Then these are mostly like short sleeve shirts, workout tops, things like that. This is a unit that this hanging unit here, he got at Goodwill. He looks for them every time we go. Extra hangers down here. More like sweaters and lightweight jackets here. This is a unit he found at Goodwill that came from a store. And this is where we hang scrub tops, workout tops, and some of our sleeveless dresses we had started hanging here. More hard goods. We have shoes. This is where one of the lights will go because we can't, you can't even see these shoes. We have to use the flashlights on our phone. So this is more of our like heavyweight coats right here. And we've got some hard goods and so forth, and some shoes down here. You can see back down from where I just came from. We're still in the first room. These are just more sweaters. These are pants. Like you can see, we've got stacks and stacks of pants down here because he's reorganizing how he keeps pants and skirts, because they are the hardest to go through when something sells. We do not do bins. So, and there's more hard goods behind there. Now this is the doorway. That's our back door going out into our backyard. This is the doorway. This is obviously blocking part of the doorway. And then this is our an old armoire that we've got opened up, and he normally has shoes in here. He's moved some things around. So we've got shoes and hats up on the top up here. So now we'll go into the second area. So in here we've got some more hard goods. We've got an old TV we need to get rid of. We've got some shoes. And as we turn this way, we've got jackets, suit blazers, things like that. This is how we're keeping our skirts now. We're alphabetizing them by the maker name. So you can see that it's really easy to just say, okay, that's made by Abercrombie, and we know that skirt's going to be in there. And I think we're going to try to do something similar with pants. This is just a rack of short sleeve. This is like more lightweight jackets, sweaters, cardigans. This is just wood in the way that he's using for something. We've got this unit that's got some hard goods in there. More jackets, more hard goods. We've got some plush down here. These are just like jackets, sweaters, long sleeve shirts. We're not selling that. We're not selling that. Now I'm going to turn around because now I'm at the back of this room. This is the other unit that he built, and it holds about 300 pieces. It's double the width of the other one. And this is like mostly long sleeve shirts. If we go back this direction, now we can turn here. This is an area for some of our dresses. We've got more shoes on the floor under here. Turn around and you can see the other side of the unit he built. This is for striped shirts. And again, these are just long sleeve shirts in this area. So now let's turn back out again. And we'll go into the second part of this same room. So we've got some jackets here. These are the shoes that you saw from the other side. We've got this unit that holds some of the hard goods that are left over. And then we've got dresses that go from here on around to here. Then right here we've got our hard goods again. And that's it. That's our two storage areas. I would say that it's probably about, oh my gosh, I'm terrible with math, but I would say, just knowing how big my upstairs is, that this is probably about 750 square feet of space that we have down here. And we've got about 25 to 2,600 items right now. And we're adding more all the time. Now, if you come over here between the dresses, you can't really see down here. Let me see if I can pull this. Oh, there we go. So this is just our personal stuff down here. So this is just like, this would be about equivalent to a long one-car garage. It goes pretty far back there, as you can see. So we store our Christmas stuff, and this is just like junk that we need. There's my gardening stuff and, you know, shop vac, all the stuff that you need. Bicycles. So let me turn this light off and go back through the dress hole. So that's it, guys. That's how our storage is set up. It's not like a lot of people's. It's not super organized by numbers, and the reason for that is because of the way I list. When I list something and send it down, it's not, I don't know where he needs to put it. I don't know where he has space. So it would take more time for me to try to figure out where should this go. And I don't mark anything on my listings. We just keep up with things by knowing kind of where they're supposed to be and how new they are or how old they are. And it works for us. So we very rarely, only once or twice in the last few months, have lost anything. And that was because eBay double listed some things and duplicate thing didn't catch, and I sold a couple things twice. So that's it. We'll walk back around here. I do have to be careful because I always want to trip on something, but I'm trying not to. And there we are. So now we're right back at the beginning. So hopefully that gives you some ideas. You know, always look for these kinds of things. If you have space in your house, look for them at Goodwill, or, you know, build something or string things across between two shelves. You know, you just have to get creative if you'd like to have your clothes hanging like we do. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye.